Let's take a look at how you can use the Access Information Center to report on your file system structure. We've already looked at the top level file system node and the types of reports available. In this video, we're going to go a little bit deeper and understand how you can expand your file systems to run reports on a more granular level. So by expanding the file system node, you're presented with all of the hosts that you've audited. These could be Windows, Linux, or network attached storage devices. By clicking on any host, you can see all of the shares that are stored there. You can run reports on activity that happened on the entire host. You can look at it by users as well as the different types of events that have been occurring. And you can look at that by share as well if you just want to see where your most active shares are or your least active shares are. Quickly, you can come in here and see where the most content is being created within your environment. But you can also drill down deeper. The shared folders gives you the ability to look at any share or subfolder within those shares and run reports on permissions to understand how that resource is secured with domain users, domain groups, security principles, and local user accounts, as well as what the effective access is, which expands all those group memberships to tell you exactly who can do what on this resource, which quickly lets you find users that might have full control. And down below, by clicking on a user, you can see their permission source, which shows you that this user Bob here is getting full control by being a domain admin, which is nested in the local administrators group. You can, of course, run activity reports. And now on these resources, you can look at statistics as well as details. Statistics will roll up at a high level your most active users. The details report will let you look at individual activity events. So now you can see a complete audit trail of every activity event that's occurred on the marketing share here. And you can choose to include subfolders or not. By deselecting that, you'll only look at activity at the root of the share. By selecting that, it will roll up any child folder activity to this report. And the same applies for sensitive content. You can look at that at the share level, and you can roll up subfolders. So here I can see all the sensitive content within the finance share or just stored in the root of the share very easily. Beyond shared folders, you can also look for a host at the local policies. These may help determine how users can access the data on that host. If users don't have network logon rights, they're not able to access shares over the network. So you can look at that information here and exceptions that may exist on that host. So anywhere that you have open resources for that entire host, you can run that report right here and see a list of the, in this case, 106 resources that are open to either everyone, authenticated users, or domain users. You'll also notice as you navigate, these exception flags appear for any folders that have exceptions, so you can easily navigate and run the exceptions report on that resource, and again, the ability to toggle whether or not you want to include subfolders. So now we get a better understanding of how to run more granular reports on your file system hierarchy within the Access Information Center.